afternoon. My name is Rachna. I work for Bombay Times. I have two questions, one each for Twinkle Khanna and Pullela Gopichand. Twinkle, my question to you is, as parents, we always fear that the day my child hits puberty, how will I address sex-related questions to that child? How will I educate him or her about gender, about safe sex methods, all kinds of things that will also become a part of his personality as and when he or she grows up. How do you think as parents we should tackle this sensitive matter in our lives? And sir, for you, the question is, since we're discussing failures and the fact that we rise out of our failures and we can do that, which of your failures would you like addressed in your biopic, which gets made sometime in 2018? Considering most biopics tend to whitewash a personality.
You can go ahead. Um, for me, sport and international medal was never a dream which I was started off with in the first place. I never expected that I would go this far in my sport. If I had a dream, it could have possibly been to be a state champion at the most, because Andhra Pradesh then, Hyderabad then, never had produced a national champion. So my dream would have been as much as possibly a state champion. So for me, the moment I moved up one step, I realized the next step was possible, and the next step was possible. And between 93 and 98, I had 3 surgeries back to back. And that for me was a big challenge which was there. The second was education and sport, to balance both. I played badminton because I didn't get admission in cricket, and tennis my parents thought was too expensive. That's why I played badminton. But realistically, for me, there was all failure. And today, when I look back, honestly, thanks to my injuries and thanks to my failure, I am the player what I am, and I am the coach what I am. Because had it not been for those, I probably never would have got time enough to introspect and time enough to love the sport as much as I would. Because the times which I spent away from the sport have been the most valuable, and the injuries for me have been the biggest successes.
I think it's very important, at least for me. I make jokes about everything. It's my inherent nature. So I make jokes about sex, about alcohol, and with the hope that at some point, you know, when they do really need to talk to somebody, and they're at a crucial point, rather than going to their peers, they will come to me and talk to me about it. So, I mean, on a daily basis, and we live in India, which is very, very funny. So, for example, my son plays a few sports, and I got a letter, you know, a couple of months ago from the Building Society that, Madam, please check, your son is banging his balls against my car. So, you know, I'll tell him things like this, which, and we'll laugh about it. You know, we'll make fun of gender or anatomy, and nothing is sort of wrapped up in cotton and thermocol and is sacred. Everything is open, and I think that's how we should raise our kids, even when it comes to alcohol. Rather, you have your son come or your daughter come to you and, you know, have a glass of wine with you, rather than then stopping them because they're going to drink anyway with their friends. And this way, at least they feel it's an open door and an open area where they can talk to you about it.
So you keep it open so that there are no difficult conversations to be had, right?